Have you ever wondered why you are the way you are? Why some people are outgoing and adventurous, while others prefer quiet solitude? The age-old question of nature versus nurture has puzzled philosophers, scientists, and everyday people for centuries. Are we born with our personality set in stone, or are we shaped by our experiences and environment? Today, we're diving deep into this fascinating debate that touches the very core of who we are. Welcome to the Brain Talk Sessions YouTube channel. Your journey to a healthier mind starts here, where we share psychology explained for everyday life. The nature versus nurture debate has a rich history that stretches back to ancient times. In ancient Greece, Plato believed that our personalities and abilities were innate, something we're born with. On the other hand, his student Aristotle argued that we're shaped through our experiences. This philosophical disagreement set the stage for centuries of debate to come. Fast forward to the 19th century, and we meet Francis Galton, a cousin of Charles Darwin. Galton popularized the term nature versus nurture and was a strong advocate for the power of heredity. He believed that our genes were the primary factor in determining who we become. But the pendulum swung in the other direction in the 20th century with the rise of behaviorism. Psychologists like John B. Watson and B. F. Skinner argued that our behavior is learned through environmental conditioning. They believed that with the right environment, anyone could be shaped into any kind of person. Today, we've moved beyond this either-or debate. Modern psychologists recognize that both nature and nurture play crucial roles in shaping our personalities, and they're constantly interacting with each other. So, how exactly do our genes influence who we are? Research has shown that certain personality traits have a high heritability rate. For example, whether you're an extrovert or an introvert, your anxiety levels, and even your basic temperament are influenced by your DNA. Studies suggest that these traits can be up to 40 to 60% heritable. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence for genetic influence comes from twin studies. Researchers have found that identical twins raised apart still share many personality similarities. This suggests that there's something in their shared DNA that shapes their personalities, even when their environments are different. But it's not just about genes. Other biological factors like brain chemistry and structure also play a role. The levels of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin in your brain can affect your mood, behavior, and overall personality. However, we can't ignore the powerful role that our environment plays in shaping who we are. Our upbringing, for instance, has a profound impact on our personality development. The parenting style we experience, whether it's authoritative, authoritarian, or permissive, can significantly affect our self-confidence, social skills, and ability to regulate our emotions. Culture also plays a crucial role. If you grow up in a Western culture that values independence, you might develop different personality traits compared to someone raised in an Eastern culture that emphasizes community harmony. These cultural differences can shape how we express our personalities and interact with others. And let's not forget about our individual life experiences. Significant events, our successes and failures, our education, our work environment, and our relationships all leave their mark on our personalities. These experiences can even change our personalities over time, showing that we're not set in stone from birth. Several key psychological studies have shaped our understanding of the nature versus nurture debate. The Minnesota Twin Study, which began in 1979, provided strong evidence for the role of genetics in personality and intelligence. By studying twins raised apart, researchers were able to separate the effects of genes from the effects of environment. On the nurture side, John B. Watson's infamous Little Albert experiment demonstrated how behaviors, like fear, can be created through conditioning. This study showed the power of environmental factors in shaping our responses and behaviors. More recently, researcher Judith Harris proposed a controversial idea that peer groups might influence personality more than parents do. This theory challenges traditional views about the supreme importance of parenting and highlights the complex nature of environmental influences. A groundbreaking study by Caspi and colleagues in 2002 showed how genes and environment interact to influence our risk of developing depression. They found that a specific gene variant increased the risk of depression, but only in individuals who had experienced stressful life events. This study highlighted the complex interplay between our genes and our experiences. Modern perspectives on the nature versus nurture debate recognize that genes and environment work together in complex ways. The interactionist approach suggests that our genes provide a starting framework for our personality, but our environment can amplify or reduce these traits. We also see gene-environment correlation at play. This means that people with certain genetic traits may seek out environments that match those traits. For example, an extrovert might gravitate towards social activities, further reinforcing their extroverted tendencies. The field of epigenetics has added another layer to our understanding. We now know that our environment and experiences can actually switch on or switch off certain genes. This means that while our DNA doesn't change, how our genes are expressed can be influenced by our experiences. So, what's the modern takeaway from all this? There's no absolute answer to the nature versus nurture debate. Our personalities are the result of a complex dance between our biology and our life experiences. And importantly, this dance continues throughout our lives. We're not fixed entities, but evolving beings shaped by both our genes and our environments. Understanding this interplay between nature and nurture can be empowering. It means that while we may have certain genetic predispositions, we're not entirely at the mercy of our genes. Our experiences, choices, and environments play a crucial role in shaping who we are and who we can become. So the next time you ponder why you are the way you are, remember that it's a beautiful combination of the unique genetic code you were born with and the rich tapestry of experiences that have shaped your life. Your personality is a testament to both your biological heritage and your individual journey through life. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of nature versus nurture. Remember, understanding yourself is the first step towards personal growth and a healthier mind. Keep questioning, keep learning, and keep growing. Until next time, this is Brain Talk Sessions, where we bring psychology to everyday life.